What's up, family and friends? Peace to you wherever you are. I want to drop this quick one. Although later in the day, I will speak on faith and religion. I mean, faith and cult, how faith is cult. But there's the reason why I want to drop this quickly. Because some people masquerade themselves and maybe the Africans, or they love Africans, but they get upset when you begin to drop some knowledge, especially facts that no one can argue. I argue against. I made a post and I titled it, I shared it. But the title, I put it there, shame to African leaders, which I always do. When it comes to maybe aid coming from outside the world to Africa, I always say shame to African leaders. We don't need all that. We don't need any other parts of the world to be bringing any aid to Africa, or any celebrity from America or from any part of the world bringing money to Africa, or anyone living in abroad bringing money to Africa. I don't support that. It's supposed to be African leaders, those elected in those offices, that are supposed to be doing all that. What is the sense of having all those political leaders? You call them presidents, governors, chairmans, what have you? Those all the leaders in Africa, both in the rural area and in the cities, and nationwide and the statewide, you have leaders elected, appointed to serve the people, but they are not serving the people. I shared that post where they said that many young Africans have been, trafficked into abroad as prostitutes for prostitution. And I say shame to African leaders. That guy just came there and said, shame to me too. What am I doing to make Africa a better place for all? Now you're asking the wrong person. I'm not a politician. I'm not an African politician. I'm not an African leader. I'm an African. So the right question should be, what am I doing to make myself a better person for my people? Which I have done and still doing. I am awake. I have awakened, and I'm waking our people up. The problem most of Africans have is this: they don't value what they're supposed to value. They only value what is temporal, something they can get just now for a moment. That's why they praise the corrupt leaders. That's why they praise the rich leaders. When you want to talk the truth or fact about the corrupt leaders, they say you are jealous. Oh, you are envious. Leave them. Ijele, you're welcome. So you see them because of one mentality there, and this person that said this have in his name Akebulam. That's what his Facebook, his last name on Facebook profile is Akebulam. Akebulam, not even Africa. But this person tell me that what are you doing for a better Africa for all? And all my posts, all my video I'm making, encouraging Africa, waking Africans up, is not anything to this type of person? Come on. I cannot fall like the previous revolutionaries. I cannot fall. I learn from them. And I said it last night, and I'm still saying it. Earlier this morning when I make that video, we also share here again about the sins of our fathers. Even yesterday I made it, I said the purpose of foreign institutions in Africa. I have been calling our people, all your education, ability to speak, grammar and all that is useless until you fortify yourself. If you don't fortify yourself, they will just kill you like a fly. There is nothing that can keep them from killing you. If you say now, oh, I know much, then you say you want to go and do something, stop them from, they will kill you. They have weapons. Do you have weapons? You don't. All you have is mouth. They also have people with mouth. They can even make up something. They can do photoshopping and put you into many trouble and say that you committed a crime. They arrest you and put you in the jail and kill you there. Nothing will happen. I cannot fall for that nonsense. I cannot. You ask me what am I doing to make Africa a better place, and you can read my profile. You can go through my wall and see my posts, watch my videos. And you still asking me that silly question? That is number one. Then the second one, again, they will try to make you shut up your mouth or make you stop talking. Is this. In my Tans group, I'm the one that opened that group, Umuchu Alonso Worldwide, the first person to open that group, and it attracted our people. I connected our people wherever they are through that group myself. I'm not asking them for some of them thought I opened it to maybe to seek for chieftaincy title or to begin to purchase land in my town. Or you know, that's what they always think. They think you have ulterior motive. Oh, you want to draw followers. No, I say, listen, fuck all of you. Yes, they are my town people. I delete any post they make there to improve their uselessness, and I keep making posts on that group. Unless something funny, I will leave it. But I want to show them, listen, I did not come there to seek for your popularity or for your followership or to seek for any chieftaincy title or to seek for fame. No, I just come for us to have fun and know the truth. Have fun and know the truth and develop ourselves, improve ourselves. Not coming to try to raise money to do anything. I hate that. Raising money when we have leaders in our land, we have leaders in our town. Why are we raising money from the people? What are the leaders doing with our resources? What are they doing with it? The people outside are benefiting from our resources, but we still have to labor and bring the little we have for you to develop our land. That is craziness. So the guy said, oh, he tells somebody that is arguing with me, he said, don't mind this guy. I know him in Fege Onisha. You know, his parents train him, did this. His parents is a strong, his parents are strong believers. But you see, his younger brother is in Onitsha doing nothing. His other brother is in Italy, wasting years. I say, see, number one, he did not talk even about me. He came attacking me through my family. But he don't know who he's talking about. And you know me now, I begin to give it to him. He's useless. He's saying he grew up in Fege Onitsha, but he lives in Lagos now. So the God is defending. The post I made was about how useless God is to us. The God Almighty. I never spoke anything against my town. I never spoke anything against this individual or against my people. No, I'm just speaking about the foreign God they gave to us that is useless and making us useless as a people, especially Africans. So this person get upset. He think attacking me or telling me I should be helping my brother. Excuse me. And you said those my parents, they're my brothers. They believe in God. My parents are not my responsibility. My siblings are not my responsibility. My daughter is my responsibility. You get that? You get what I'm saying? My own child, my own children are my responsibility. Now, the only time my parents will become my responsibility is when they are too weak to help themselves. Of course, myself and my siblings, we will rally around and keep helping them. It is natural. It is parents that are supposed to take care. And I am not a responsibility to my parents. I'm not my parents' responsibility. No, my parents don't take care of me. If I'm still depending on my parents for anything at my age now, then I am useless to myself and to my world. Attacking my family or my background, you say, oh, you know, Onitsha, you know, you used to do... No, but the person don't know me because when I grew up in Fege Onitsha, I became corrupt. I became so bad that person cannot stand in the street when I'm walking along the street because he'll be afraid something will happen to him. That person cannot go into wherever I enter. That person will come out either running naked or something. So, and you see these people, of course, they know me, but they can't stand what I am now. So they think accusing me or attacking me indirectly through my family will make me know. You cannot force me to give my parents anything. You cannot force me to give my siblings anything. If I have my brain is working. If my brain is not working, I won't be saying what I'm saying on Facebook. My brain is working. I'm no longer a slave that you can use what the Bible said to keep down or what Quran said to keep down or what God said to keep down. No, I trash all of them. I say what I want to say, and I say it with all boldness, without fear or favor. It doesn't matter who is upset. It doesn't matter who is angry, including your God. That God is useless. He cannot do me anything. So begin to try to make somebody shut up by saying, what are you doing for a better Africa? That's useless. You're supposed to be asking the African leaders that question. If you can start with that question, you will help to bring change in Africa. Start with your wars. Wars are powerful. Wars are seed. Like I've been calling younger African, younger generations, the generations of Africa. You have to learn how to fortify yourself. Don't repeat the same mistake our past wise revolutionaries did. They fall for the trick of people. When you are a revolutionary or when you are speaking the whole truth, don't trust anyone but yourself. Trust your instinct, trust your gut. You trust yourself, not any. Don't tell me this person is your wife, this person is your sibling, this person is your parents, this person are your best friends. Look at how they betrayed and killed our past heroes, our past revolutionaries, those that championed about African cause. Africa for Africans. Watch them. They come out. African Unite or the African Unity is not a movement. It's supposed to be a lifestyle. It's part of us. It's thing all of us must join hands together. It starts with you. That revolution starts with you. That restoration starts with you. That recovery starts with you. Stop discouraging those that are speaking forth. Learn in silence. Stop defending what you believe. Speak what you know. Speak the fact that even a toddler can agree when he read it, unless believers, regardless their age, believers will never agree with you. Because even if you throw the truth that will set them free, they remember, oh, this person don't believe in God. I read one of his posts. He don't believe in Jesus. He don't believe in God. Then they will just come against you, even though you are there to help them. Of course, our unity is our culture, and that's what they broke. They brought foreign religions and institutions to keep us divided, to keep us hating each other. Wake up, Africans. But people, you people that are like me, I'm not alone. There are many other woke Africans. Don't let anyone discourage you because of your condition. Maybe you don't have money, or you don't have cars, or you don't have whatever they have. Don't let them discourage you. Keep speaking it. You are still better than them. If not in this world, in the next world, you will still be better than them. Stand with the truth and speak the whole truth without fear or favor. Peace.